I'm fine.
Good.
I'm so intrigued. Champion of who?
Well, I played once and I won. Please, let's
Just two
move
of
on.
you,
Let's
yeah?
move on for that.
I've got a photo for you today of something quite unusual, so I'm quite excited to get this in. If we take a quick look, and normally light gets refracted and split into all the colours of the rainbow, but here, because the droplets are about 100 times smaller than a raindrop, the effect is much smaller, and so the colours are much more muted. So if you were able to see that very, very clearly, you would probably find it had very faint colours in it, but to us it appears to be a white rainbow.
So a very unusual thing to spot.
It's very unusual. You get lots of different rainbows. You get moonbows, you get red rainbows, but you just don't very often see photos of them. So that was very exciting.
Very exciting indeed, Holly. Thank you very much. See?
We have had a fair bit of cloud around through a good part of today, some fairly leaden skies overhead at times. But as the day has gone on, we have seen a few bright spells breaking out in places, a little bit of sunshine here and there. And I think over the coming days, there is more of that on the cards, but I think probably the best chance of it is tomorrow. After that, we start to see humidity rising, and that leads to the threat of some thundery downpours. Now out there this evening, a bit of brightness perhaps to end the day, and cloud clears more readily as we move through the night tonight. So a dry picture, you might just see a few scraps of shallow mist and fog perhaps. And the air itself is a bit fresher than it has been of late, so we are looking at temperatures locally getting down into single digits. So a cooler night perhaps than we've seen over recent nights, but it should be nice and bright for the most part, I think, into tomorrow. You might see a few scraps of mist first thing, that tends to lift and clear, and we do see a touch of cloud drifting in at times, but for the most part, a bright story through the day. It should be dry, I think, through daylight hours. Temperature-wise, not doing badly in the sunshine. The best of the valleys towards the likes of Sussex, I suspect. Always feeling cooler and fresher around the coast where you've got the breeze coming in off the sea. These are our times of high water. Sheerness there at 6:10 in the morning and 6:18 in the evening. But then we start to see some changes. Now, we've seen quite a lot of thunderstorms across the continent. That's where we've got the humid air currently lying, and it starts to draw its way across us as we head through Wednesday night and through the second part of the week. And that does lead to this increased threat of some thundery downpours. We could see something quite organised perhaps moving up on Wednesday night into Thursday for a time, more isolated perhaps on Friday, but that threat of some thundery showers continues at times for the weekend. And it's bad news for hay fever sufferers, unfortunately, over the coming days. With a bit of sunshine around, we're well and truly into our grass pollen season, so levels are looking high or very high over the coming days. Take care.